We've had a real low murder rate in unincorporated Polk County in the first 5 months of the year. And then things changed in just the last 2 or 3 weeks. We've had 3 murder-suicides. 2 of them were domestic violence related. 1 of them was a compassionate murder-suicide. We can't give any information on the victims because of Marsy's Law. And then we've had this man, Kelvin Ford. He's known as Catman. The information that we've developed from witnesses lead us to believe he deals in methamphetamine and other drugs. What we know is our victim owed Catman money. So this last Friday at about 11 o'clock, Catman went looking for the victim. And as he turned onto Brenda Lane, which is in the Old Dixie Road area in the edge of unincorporated Auburndale, he sees our victim. And he starts shooting a firearm. The victim flees. Catman turns his vehicle around and follows him and sees that he's wrecked in his vehicle just south of Brenda Lane. At that time, Catman flees. We have outstanding warrants for him right now for second-degree murder and tampering with evidence. You see, I'm tired of people saying drugs are low-level, nonviolent crime. Apparently, at this early stage of the investigation, we're told that our victim owed Catman some money. Not a lot of money, relatively speaking. Catman was trying to find him to collect and ended up shooting and murdering our victim. It's very important that we find Catman. There's a $3,000 reward from Crime Stoppers, 1-800-226-TIPS. Tell us where Catman is. We'll have the cat in the jail, and you'll have $3,000. This is a sad event. Tracy Bentley, our suspect, is 49 years of age. He had been in a relationship with the victim about 2 weeks. Now, why in the world you would let someone like Tracy Bentley around your children, we'll never know. You see, Tracy Bentley had already spent 6 years in Tennessee prison for shooting someone. He has been charged numerous times with domestic violence. He is a violent man. So here's what occurred. While the victim and her 4 children were out shopping and going to Sonic, the suspect, Tracy Bentley, continued to call on the cell phone something about he wanted the victim to work on a Facebook account. That's all we know right now. So later in the evening, the victim is at home sitting on the couch near Polk City with her 4 children in the living room. Tracy Bentley comes in shaking his cell phone in the victim's face. The victim said, "Get out of my face." At that point, the victim went to call her stepfather. The suspect then produces a handgun and shoots her in the face. She's not deceased yet, but the hospital tells us that her injuries are terminal, that she can't survive. So at the end of the day, he shoots this lady in front of her 4 children, ages 14, 13, 8, and 7. Did you hear that? He shot and meant to kill this lady by shooting her in the face in front of her 4 children, 14, 13, 8, and 7. So at the end of the day, we need to find him. He fled from the residence on foot. That's right, call Crime Stoppers. You can make $3,000. Domestic violence related, no excuse for this. Certainly this breaks our heart for the family, for these children. And at the end of the day, he's got to go to prison for a very long time. You can make that happen.